Listen to this. 13-time Customer Choice Beauty Award winner for Best Brow is this guy right here. And also nominated one more time right now in 2024. This is Brow Power. We're getting 2 of them. We're going to talk about the different shades, but each of these normally is $26. That's a $52 value. Instead of $26, we're at $18 each. Now, Des, I know you agree with me on this one. In my opinion, the brows are, if not the most important, one of the most important parts of any beauty routine. And because it gives us the frame, it gives us a lifted look, it gives more of a youthful look, no matter what age we are, but we need the right tools to do it.
Exactly. Doing your brows is the quickest and easiest way to make yourself look more youthful, more polished and pulled together, and ultimately to look and feel your most beautiful. So if you're not doing your brows, or you're doing them with a product that's just okay, or maybe it's not the right color, you're instantly robbing yourself of that beautiful, finished, polished effect that just instantly makes everything look so much better. Like if you want to take your look to the next level, you have to be doing your brows. And Brow Power is designed to solve a multitude of brow problems. So if you are missing brows, if you have sparse brows, if you have uneven brows, maybe one's higher than the other, maybe one has an arch and the other one's straight across, and maybe you just kind of feel like everything's a little kind of starting to go south, and you wish you could give yourself like the look of a lift, the same way that we would wear, a push-up bra. Trust me, there's ways that we can do this with makeup to make our face look more lifted. And one of the quickest and easiest ways to do that is with Brow Power. You can make the arch of your brow a little bit higher, which gives the illusion that your face is more lifted. So Brow Power adheres to skin. It looks like real hair. It covers any grays that you have. So don't tweeze them. Leave them in there. Coat them with Brow Power so that you still get that look of natural texture. And it's waterproof, so it doesn't come off until you take it off.
Let's talk about the shades, Des, because I just did a little bit of a swatch here, but let's look at the swatches and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, perfect. So there's 4 shades to choose from. There's blonde, auburn, taupe, and dark brunette. If you are looking at the shade chart and you're like, I'm not really sure which one is going to work for me, go with the universal taupe. You cannot go wrong with universal taupe. For years and years and years, it was the only shade of Brow Power that we had, and everyone loved it. It's great if you have light to medium brown hair, if you have gray, salt, and pepper hair, or if you just don't know which shade's right for you. Go with universal taupe. We also have blonde. We have auburn, so if you have strawberry blonde, caramel highlights, rich red hair, that's for you. Dark brunette is going to be if you have dark brown hair all the way through jet black hair. And then the blonde is literally any shade of blonde. You can go with the blonde shade. And when you see that word universal, you're probably thinking, why do they all say universal? Because every shade has a range, and it's all based on how hard or how soft you press the Brow Power on your skin. So if you want the color to come out lighter, press softer. If you want the color to come out darker, press harder. So that's what I did right here. I used Brow Power and I used a lighter hand and the further up, and then I pressed harder as I got down further here. So you can see how the range of the color, whatever shade you choose, is really truly customizable. And we've all tried a brow pencil that was not the right color and it made us look crazy. So having the ability to customize the color is huge.
Well, that's the thing. One of my favorite things is one of my favorite tips is the taupe. I use taupe no matter what, right? Because I know that we say go with what your root color is, right? But sometimes I'm a brunette, so I would be like, good, dark brunette, go for it. And I used to do that, and then it was too dark, it was too harsh. So then I was like, and then I discovered the taupe. And I say that to everyone because I feel like even if you are having to draw them in, put them on, a taupe you will never go wrong. You will never run the risk of being too harsh, right? So that's really, really important. Now, if you do want that taupe, only 180 sets remain. And if you do want that dark brunette, final 100 to go around in that one. Now, Des, what color? So I use the universal taupe. What color did you use?
So I'm using the universal taupe as well. So I do blonde highlights, and but the base of my hair is like a medium brown. So I go with the universal taupe. I like a stronger brow anyway. Like that's just something that I am drawn to when I do my brows. So I wear universal taupe. You're looking at Jody applying the blonde shade, and she's using a medium pressure. But do you see how it looks like she just drew little hairs where there were none? I love when she shares her before and after, because you can see in the before, she barely has any brow hair. Like she just barely has any. But in the after, her brows look full, they look voluminous, they look natural, they look the right color. And she just did that live for you to show you, this is easy. We would never create a product that was designed to be so life-changing and to make such an impact on your overall look and then make it hard to use. Because
Right.
trust me, I've tried the brow pomades, I've tried the brow pots with the gel and the brush and all the stuff, and I'm like, I need help. I need someone to come here and help me do this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we created it to be easy so that whether you're a pro and you love makeup and you love trying new products, or if you're someone who's like, I really don't know what I'm doing, I'm a little overwhelmed, then this is perfect for you. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
can write your name with a pencil, you can figure this out.
See, I'm right now, I have a bald spot right there. So I have to fill it in and create brow hairs right there. And I try and go a little thicker, but it's very sparse. My tail is very sparse, so I have to fill that in too. But if it doesn't look natural, then I look crazy. I look like a little bit of a clown, right? So in this case, this is beautiful. I am getting where I want to be, and look at how natural. I'm missing the front parts now, Des. They're starting to get a little bit thin, right? The front parts, and this helps me so much.
I love that you say that. So every time I do my brows, I'll just share this with you in case, anybody wants to try it really. What I do is I take my brow power, I kind of anchor it at the tip of the nose, and I go straight up. That's where your brow should start. So I'm similar to you, Rosina, where my natural brow doesn't start till like here. So all of this I drew in with brow power. So this is pretty much where your brow should start. And then keeping it anchored at the nose, kind of go through the iris of the eye. This is where your brow should arch. And then if you're losing your tail, lining it up with the outer corner of the eye, that's where your brow should end. So it helps to kind of give you these connect the dots map, and then you just make the little fine feathery strokes until you have a brow.
And the spoolie helps. The spoolie helps just diffuse it out even more. And it comes with the spoolie right on the back. You don't have to worry about losing it. So if you want the universal taupe, we have fewer than 150 to go around now. We also have the set of 2 in the blonde, set of 2 in the taupe, set of 2 in the auburn, and set of 2 in the dark brunette. Only 80 remain in that brunette. This is a 13-time Customer Choice Beauty Award winner for Best Brow and is nominated again in 2024. All right, this was